I'm making this video so it's really so I won't forget because I'm starting to forget. It's about the dream I had of my inner self and how it actually looked. Okay, so this is just a little bit of backstory. For the past few days, I remember, I think about like 3, 4 days, I was asking inner self, if you have something to tell me with these dreams I've been having, because I've had tons of dreams, and they're just weird, and a lot of times they're just downright violent. They're not right, and they hurt. Sometimes they hurt, and so I'm like, inner self, if you have something to tell me, then you're gonna have to straight up tell me. You're gonna have to write it down so I can see it. You're going to have to say it so I know what you want. And so what I imagine my inner self to be. I imagine my inner self to be freaking me, to look like me at least. Um, I don't know actually. I imagine it being at least a black woman or something, a black woman, and she's probably bigger than me, bigger, and that's all I imagined. And she had really, really long hair, whatever. But this is what happened. When I was falling asleep, laying in my bed, falling asleep, I started seeing an image, and this is it's like black, and then the image gets stronger. It gets gray, grayish, a kind of gray outlines. So you know what you're looking at by looking at the gray outlines, different colors of the darkness. And so I saw a bed. It's a pretty big bed. It had to be king size bed. And the room, and there was a lamp on the side of the bed, on the side of a table, and laying in that bed was a boy. I think he looked like he was about 17 years old. And this is still the gray outlines now. It still outlines. Um so I can't tell if he's black. I can't tell if he's white, but I can't tell it's a boy. So as I'm falling deeper asleep, I'm able to tell that he has hair to his ears. So he's not black because, well, black people have afros, at least in general, most. Um, he also had a drawing pad, so he was an artist. And then I saw him roll from off the bed to get something on the table with a little lamp on it. And then he rolled back, and so he started writing on a notepad with it. And so I was wondering, what the heck is he writing? What's going on here? And mind you, I'm seeing this as I'm falling asleep, and it all looks incredibly real. It looks extremely real. Where I was in the room, I wasn't even a human body. I was more like a camera or something, stuck on the side of the wall, stuck in the corner of the wall, maybe a few inches down or something. But it's like I was just floating there or whatever, looking at this whole entire thing go down, as he's drawing on his bed with his drawing pad, the drawing pad they use. And so at that moment I was like, is that my inner self? Is this the person I've been asking to see? And so what he does, right? He just keeps drawing. But here's the thing. As I'm looking at this, I'm like, is this my inner self? Does he see me on this wall? That's the biggest thing I want to know. Does he see me? Or is it just going to play out like I'm a camera just watching him draw? No. He rolls off the side of the bed, this time my side, and he comes up to me with the notepad in his hands. And he takes the notepad and he holds it up like this. Holds it up in front of my face. And so as I'm falling asleep, like everything starts to look clearer and clearer and clearer. But here's the thing, I freaked out. I freaked out and I wasn't able to see what was on that notepad. I wasn't able to see because as I freaked out, I started to wake up. And so everything starts to fade out. But here's the thing about this dream. When he had the notepad up, you see the way my hands are moving? They're moving just a tad because it's normal not for a human being to be completely still. That's the way his hands were moving. It looked incredibly real, and it looked like he was going to stand there for as long as it took so I could see the message that he was trying to give me. And this is like, that's it. And that's it. Like, I freaked out and then I woke up. And I wasn't able to see the message he was trying to give me. Like, if I stayed asleep, the gray images, they would have got stronger and they would have got stronger, and the next thing you know, I would be able to see like what he wrote to me, but I wasn't able to do so. I just got scared. And so that's the thing, is like my inner self is a boy. My inner self is a boy. So yeah, that would mean my inner self is a child, and he's a child. I didn't know this. What message? If that was my inner self, what message was he trying to give me? I don't even know. Because honestly, like, it's just crazy. I'll never know. Whatever. It was probably just scribbles or whatever. So I just thought I'd just share that with you guys. It was a it was kind of a freaky dream.